From the clouds of the highest mountains, from the corners of the earth, two men have traveled leagues to bring you. Welcome to the Eagle Boys, Drew Ladd and Nick Huber. Overkill.
Welcome, everybody, to the first episode of Nice and Soft, an Eagle Boys sub show. How we doing, Drew? Feeling
Pretty good, man.
Nice and soft?
Yep.
How do you react?
Not right now.
So this is a Patreon exclusive that we were doing. We talked about this for a little bit. This guy is only going to be available on Patreon for the first couple weeks. Then it'll move its way over to YouTube. But for now, let's kick it off, man. What we got?
Okay, so this is a soft pitch. all
Okay.
right?
Nice and soft pitch.
Nice and soft. Yeah, that was good. Okay. How much do you think you spend a year on toilet paper?
Oh, fuck. Too much.
Like $200 maybe?
A year?
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, what you get? Can we look up toilet paper
Probably,
prices real quick?
I would say it's in the thousands.
No,
honest.
it's not in the thousands.
Well, I buy it from my brother and I because we live together.
There's 52 weeks in a year. You probably buy every 2 weeks. You probably buy toilet paper, right?
Maybe
Okay, so it's $16.99 for a mega pack. So what's
48 rolls.
Okay, that's a lot. Let's say 3 weeks.
That's a lot of shitting, and I shit a lot.
Okay, let's say 3 weeks. You buy.
Like, it was a problem. Like, my mom would give me shit about it.
So let's do 52 divided by 3. Hold on, I'm gonna do some math real quick. Okay, 52 divided by 3 is shit. 52 divided by 3.
A lot of poop jokes to start this show off. Kind of.
Okay, so you spend $300 a year on toilet paper. That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of fucking money just to wipe your ass.
So here's my thought. I think we should have a community shit cloth. If you want to save $300 a year, $300.
You know what I think is so fucking gross? There are kind of like shit cloths.
There are.
Like, you can buy on my Amazon. They're literally like a roll of reusable shit cloths.
It's like a ShamWow, but
I
for
think
your
that
ass.
is like the most disgusting fucking thing in the world.
I don't
If
think it's
I
that
ever
bad.
walked in someone's house and saw that they had reusable toilet paper, I don't care how much they've cleaned it, dude.
You could share it with your brother.
No, no, never. I don't give a fuck that toilet paper's a scam. I know it's a scam.
We should call him and ask if he'd be cool with that. Just give him a call.
So, addendum to the soft pitch, what about the pro move of taking a shit in the morning and then cleaning in the shower?
Oh.
That negates the use of one toilet paper.
At least one.
Yeah.
I still would feel gross about that.
Yeah, but like, what if it's a lot though?
But I mean, we piss in the shower. Who doesn't piss in the shower, right?
You'd have to
It's a lie
like
if you
step
don't.
on the shit.
You're lying if you don't.
As a man at least.
Yes.
If you shit in the shower, you have to like get it on you have to aim towards the drain and then you have to step on it.
You shit in the toilet.
No,
Oh.
you shit
Oh.
in the
Shit
toilet.
in the
and as soon
shower?
oh my. And that's where we're going to end the show, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our Patreon. Jesus Christ.
It was a quick shit shot.
It's a quick shit shot. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
That $5, we're making it really worth it. That $5 a month. Which, by the way, that's how much our Patreon is if you want to subscribe and help us if you're not already.
I'm sorry, Drew.
Those are for the YouTube viewers, not for the Patreon viewers.
Okay.
We're happy to have you already.
I have a couple movie ideas.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. The first one is a guy who's in a cult, right? But like he gets in it thinking everything is chill. Like it's like a real life scenario of a cult, right?
Okay.
He gets in it. Everything's chill. Everyone's sharing stuff, shit claws, whatever they're doing. And, and like, as time goes on, like they start asking him to like do more and more fucked up shit. Like, I don't know, like kill someone or something, or steal from someone, or, you know, go and talk to people and try to get them to join. But the movie could be like all about him realizing that the cult's fucked up, and then him trying to escape it. Like, no one's made like a movie, like they've made cult movies where, you know,
Like a member escapes, but like not the leader just wants to out.
no, I'm not talking about the leader. I don't even think they've made a movie where like the member escapes. Have they?
I mean, I'm sure there's a
I'm
couple.
gonna look it up. There's got to be a couple.
There's got to be a couple. Of
Yeah,
those.
where like someone like realizes like, oh,
I've seen a few
like, I'm in this shit.
documentaries about that.
Yeah, but like it's a documentary. It's not like a movie about like a. I'm saying like a made up cult or something, and the guy's just going through all the motions.
Martha, Macy, May, Marlene.
Okay, so there are movies about people.
Well,
But
this is all post escape.
yeah, this is post escape,
not during.
Yeah, I'm talking about during escape. Like he goes through the cult and he's like, "Oh shit, this is real."
Maybe.
I think that would be a really good movie.
Wait, do that show more thing. Hit the show more. Devil in Ohio. Apostle. And The Endless. Those are all pretty recent movies.
Yeah, I mean, I think cult like became like a pop genre,
Kind of.
like a pop culture genre.
We get into cults a lot on this show.
Dude, it's so interesting. Okay, and then the second idea is, so okay, let's assume that Hitler and the Nazis
Hitler bad.
discovered time
Hitler's
travel.
bad. Hitler's bad.
Because
Hitler's bad.
They were actually working on time travel. Can we look that up? Hitler or Nazi scientists, time travel. But let's say that they did figure it out. They go to the year 2024 during the height of like anti-Semitism, anti-Israel college protests, which is very strange because
very strange.
They're very liberal people. But and then Hitler fucking pulls up onto a college campus and he's like, "Yeah, this is what I wanted." It worked.
Good. My plan worked.
Gutenberg.
It was a little after my time, but it worked.
Guten Tag. Guten Tag means good day.
Pulls out his Apple Watch. A little bit past my time, but you know, at least it worked.
In his 2001 book, The Hunt for 0 Point, author Nick Cook identified claims about Die Glock as having originated in a 2000 Polish book, blah, 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 blah. Some kind of anti-gravitational effect to be a time machine as part of an SS anti-gravity program for a flying saucer. So it's a flying saucer that can go back in time. That's pretty dope. I mean, what if they figured that out though?
Be fucked up.
Yeah. That would be
fucked up. Dude, honestly, I've thought about time travel a lot. Like, it would be super cool to do, but going back in time is like the worst. According to every movie ever made about time travel, going back in time is the most horrible thing you can do.
What's the
going forward might not be too bad, but
what's the time that you would go to?
That I would go to?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Every era in American history kind of sucked.
I think I would go back to 2016 and I would put everything in Bitcoin because it was only like, I don't know how much it was in 2016, but I know in 2017 in September.
You know what I would do? I would go back to 2010 and, you know, tell myself, hey, you're playing with those cards, man. Stop playing with them. Put them in sleeves and keep them in your closet for about 10 years. Because in 10 years' time, you're probably going to be a millionaire.
For Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all of them.
Oh, and
go back to me when I was like 5 years old with a Charizard from base set and traded it.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, you go get that back right now, or else I'll just go get it.
Bitcoin in 2017, though, at the end of the year, it went up from like $1,000 to $16,000 in like a few days.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, to be honest.
Yeah, which is insane. But if you invested everything that you had, even if you were a teenager, you invested, I don't know, like $1,000, you would have what, $160,000?
That math ain't mathing.
That doesn't
You'd have
make
to
any
buy
sense.
10 Bitcoin to get $160,000.
Right. Okay. So you would have to invest 10,000.
$10,000.
All right. Then I would tell my mom. I'd be like, hey, what do you got? Like,
What do you got? You want to get in on this scam I just heard about?
Hold on, Nick. Go ahead and play Drew's mom, and Drew ask your mom
Yeah.
for the money.
Yeah. Hey, go ahead. Hit me with it.
Wait. Mother.
Shut up. I can't even look at you.
There's this new coin. I don't even know how.
Shut up, Drew. You're an idiot. I'm playing your mom.
No, she wouldn't. She'd probably do it. No, she would. She would do it.
My mom literally would slap me across the face and be like, "You're an idiot."
But if she did do it a year later, you guys would have quite a substantial amount of money.
No.
That's how some people became like millionaires and shit. Is they just
Also, how millionaires became exponentially broke.
Yeah, well, it's a give and take because how it works is that a bunch of people invest and then they do the whole dump and the pump and dump. And then so a bunch of money is pumped and then a lot of people take their money out and then that takes from other people who invested in. So it's a gamble. When you buy stocks and like cryptocurrency, you're gambling to be able to pull it out at the right time. And then, but in the end, a lot of people are they're going to be fucked over.
No. I still won't get into it. I won't do it. Bitcoin to me was like made up from the beginning. I remember being asked to invest it for the first time. This guy asked me for $1,000 and I told him to fuck off, basically.
Yeah.
I was just like, no, I'm not giving you my money to do whatever you want with it, basically.
Yeah, a lot of people
It's
try
not
to
gonna-
scam you like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I really wanted to do it, I'd do it myself, but I still wouldn't even get into that Ponzi scheme.
So, okay, I just want to go back to like
Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme, if you really didn't get what I was trying to say there. I'm sorry if you believe in it. I don't. But Bitcoin's a fucking Ponzi scheme.
this is
Fly by
actually
night.
really random, but did you know that in 2018 in Indiana, exorcisms went up by like thousands?
Segues are weird. Exorcisms, like the priest comes out and the power of Christ compels you, bitch.
Yeah, like
You know what I mean?
exorcisms went up. In 2018, Father Vincent Lampert, the official exorcist for the Archdiocese of Indianapolis, received 1,700 requests for exorcisms, a record high.
That's mental instability.
And while he's performed only a few, he's received numerous calls weekly, according to a report in The Atlantic.
That's pretty dumb. I feel like I'm being really pessimistic today.
According to WKRC, maybe 1 out of every 5,000 cases is legitimate. So there's some people that actually like believe it's true,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
They believe it enough to call a priest.
What is happening in Indiana?
I was to say, what's going on with them over there? Are they just like being possessed by demons left or what demons are living under Indiana?
Well, not that many apparently.
Is that like the literal gate of hell?
I wonder like what would make you call, like what would have to happen in your life
There
for
would
you
have
to
to
call
be
a priest?
It would have to be some shit I've never seen before.
My
Like
mom
poltergeisty shit.
Like someone floating or like their head turns all the way around and they don't die.
My mom called
You
a
know?
priest to her house one time and she had an exorcism performed on the house. Isn't
Thought
that
there was a
crazy?
ghost.
Well, okay, so this is what happened. Like at night, my brother's toys would go off randomly, like all the time. It would be like midnight and it would wake us up because all of the toys would go off at the same time. And then we would see like shadows and shit in the back of the apartment. We would see my mom put up a picture of Jesus and it was ripped down and it was cut in half. Or it was like
You sure that wasn't you?
I didn't do it.
I'm just kidding.
I didn't do that.
I didn't do that crazy shit.
But no, she would like put up crosses and they would be like knocked over. Like
Usually they get turned upside down.
yeah, like it was fucking insane. So she called some priests to come over, and what they do is they like put oils on your door frames and they pray over it.
That just That just killed everything that you were saying because I just think that I don't know. I'm just not religious. I don't believe that crap. Like, I mean, it's not crap to some people, but like, and that's fine. But
Think
like
though,
to me, it is.
there's a whole universe with flaming nuclear fucking reactors happening, like billions and billions of stars and planets and fucking comets and black holes.
I'm the more see it to believe it type deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to see it. I got to see it happen before my own eyes. That's it.
Well, okay. Apparently, there's hundreds of people that were like imposters.
They were faking it.
Yeah. See, like,
No, people were performing exorcisms in the name of the Catholic Church
and they're
that weren't priests.
Oh, and they were trying to get checked.
Oh, yeah.
They were charging people.
That's what I'm
for
saying. Oh,
exorcisms.
let me guess. They charged people.
I feel like, Nick, you could do that.
No.
Dude, oh my God, we should.
No, he doesn't know enough to fake it.
I know.
Is that illegal though?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
just
it's
saying,
super illegal.
even if I wanted to
To do
fake it, I am.
exorcisms?
Well, not as a non-Catholic priest. Yeah, that's morally.
You know, it'd be funny if like
Yeah, it's
you
bad.
were.
But like, is it
scamming-
illegal though? I don't think it's illegal.
Here's the idea for a movie: like a guy who was an imposter doing an exorcism gets in there, and it turns out it's real.
There are movies like that.
You know what I mean?
I can't remember what it's called.
and he's
but-
got to like actually figure out how to get it out of there.
Yeah, have you ever heard of Ed and Lorraine Warren?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're imposters.
Are they?
Yeah, Conjuring. Have you ever heard?
Oh,
of
they
them?
were imposters?
Oh yeah, they've widely believe they faked all of it.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Interesting.
100%.
But like there was some cases where they thought it was real, right?
What they thought. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That's where they got the movie deals.
Yeah.
Even though, I mean, they were dead at the time, but
Mhm.
you know, still.
Their estate, if they had an estate, probably got the deals,
Yeah, their estate. I think their daughter or something got the deals or something.
which is crazy.
Something like you can still visit like their museum house.
Oh, really?
Their house is like a museum now.
We should go and do a vlog.
I don't want to see Annabelle with any fiber of my being. I don't want to be near that.
Why
thing.
not? Let's go see it. I thought you don't believe in it.
No, I don't. But that one's been imprinted because of the movie. Now I don't want to see it because of
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know, if I never had known about it before that, I'd walk in there and be like, it's a fucking doll in a case.
You know what I just thought?
You know?
Okay, so for like the beginning of these podcasts, we should play Wiener, Wiener, Wiener.
That's copyright infringement to its finest, my friend. That's to a T
Really?
copyright
Yeah, we
infringement.
couldn't do that. Yeah.
That is to a T copyright infringement.
It's not a real song though, is it?
Well, it's part of South Park, dude. They're owned by HBO Max. You really think they're gonna let that one slide? It's the biggest comedy. It's the biggest comedy animation in the world. They're not gonna let that slide.
Can I tell you some jokes?
Yeah.
Can you get some water? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. All right, I'm going to try to make you laugh.
Doing this cliche TikTok bullshit.
All right. Okay. Let me get them pulled up here. All right. I saw a sign that made me shit myself. It said bathroom closed. All right. So I organized a threesome last night. There was a couple no-shows, but I still had fun.
Oh God, I was trying not to get it anywhere.
Oh, there goes the soft part.
Well, so there goes the soft part. Oh God.
Did you run out of water?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
I'm
did.
going to tell you the last one anyways.
Yeah,
How many incels does it take to screw in a light bulb?
No.
None. They just sit in the dark blaming the bulb for not screwing them. Yep, there it is.
Oh, right there. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
That's kind of funny. So
Yeah.
I got two out of three. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one out of three. Yeah. 1 out of 3.
That's
Not
pretty
bad.
good.
I'm all wet now. Why do people on TikTok do this?
For clicks and views, just like
You know what I always thought was funny? There was this one guy on TikTok who he would always do this thing where he would be like putting sauce on something or whatever and would just be like, he'd put like a little and then he'd be like, nah. And they grab like a huge bucket of whatever it was
Mhm.
and just dump it on top, and it would go everywhere. And he's like, perfect. And I saw this one guy snitching. He's like, how did that feel right after that? All that syrup just sitting there.
Oh, I've seen that. It's a good one.
How did you feel cleaning up that syrup that you dumped gallons on top of those pancakes?
Wait, what?
And now it's just you. Once the camera's off and your phone's down,
Oh,
you.
I get it. Yeah.
nothing but you
Yeah.
and syrup. Because I haven't thought that. I was like, dude, like people do these videos and then like what? They just clean it up afterward?
Dude,
How did it feel to get 100 views?
I've been
Yeah.
watching a lot of Key and Peele recently. And so I've decided on my favorite character that they play from the whole thing.
I said, big
My favorite one is Wendell.
Wendell.
You know who that is?
No.
Can we type in Wendell sex addiction? It's dude, this one's fucking great. I fucking love it.
Wendell? Fucking Wendell and
Oh, you probably have to go to YouTube.
Wendell Sanders.
Go down. Yeah, that one.
Wendell may not really be addicted to sex.
You're gonna love this, dude.
I feel like I have seen this.
I wake up next to this guy and
Duh. I mean, it's been crazy, y'all. With me, the nastier, the better. I'm a dirty dog. Try everything, all the fixins. Tantric, much like Sting. All the bells and whistles, you name it, I've dunced it.
And when would you say you hit rock bottom, Wendell?
When it got slippery outside my shower, on the floor outside my shower. Oh. I hit rock bottom sexually.
Actually,
Probably last night.
Do you think that you could tell us what happened, Wendell?
Yeah, let's see. It's just like any other night. I had ordered a large pie, pepperoni, pineapple, cheesy crust, some cheesy bread on the side. Cut to 30 minutes later. Pizza parlor sent over a delicious lady delivery person. Body tan, face tan. That's my weakness. So I invited her inside. Opened up the box. It was hot. Devoured the first slice, lickety-split.
Lickety-split.
Second slice didn't stand a chance. Ate the tip of that bitch first, washed it down with a pop. Then I got nasty with the cheesy bread. My heart started pounding harder than usual. Kerslunk. Moved on to the third slice.
What about the girl?
What girl?
What girl?
Yeah.
Oh, the girl. Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? That's kind of it's a fucked up thought I just had. What if dudes actually did go to sex addicts anonymous to like get laid?
I'm sure they do.
Like, dude, like they don't even have a problem. They just know that if there's a woman there, there's sex addicts.
We should go like with a hidden camera, or is that illegal?
That's illegal as fuck, probably.
Yeah.
Because that's
gotta be illegal.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's not illegal you going to the, sex anonymous, but just in general filming somebody without their consent. Usually.
What if we just went with like audio?
That's still recording without consent.
What if, okay, I wonder if we could like email them and be like, hey, we're doing like a journalism thing.
They would never buy it.
You don't think
Us
so?
too, they would never buy it.
You never know.
Us too, they wouldn't buy it.
What if it was like willing participants that we met and we were like, hey, we're doing like a journalism thing. Like we're trying to like report on people's problems. Can we like interview you or or even not even like sex addicts, just like maybe like a heroin addict or something. But then we would have to bring him here.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't know about that. Nice and soft pitch. Nice and soft pitch.
Yeah, it's
Nicely and softly rejected.
Nicely and softly rejected.
Yeah.
It's okay. Plenty of more ideas to go. What lady? Oh, yeah, the lady.
Second slice didn't even stand a chance.
I ate the tip.
Wash it down with a pop.
Didn't stand a chance.
Kerplunk.
Kerplunk. Kerplunk. Kerplunk.
Kerslunk.
Drew, you want to watch his other video?
Yeah.
That you had that you sent to me.
Oh yeah, you're gonna like this thing. I'm coughing a lot.
Film me, ready?
There it is, you guys,
We're
right
gonna
there.
show you the creative power of God right now. And the authority of a believer. In the name of Jesus, you get back up into the sky.
Right now.
You will not touch down. In Jesus'
Go back up,
name.
right now.
Oh, please. Please
Go back
let
up,
lightning
every bit of you.
strike.
Go back up right now. We command all your rotation to stop, and you will not touch down. You will pass over this city. You will not turn into a tornado. In the name of Jesus Christ, go up now.
Please let
Right
lightning
now.
strike.
Every bit
right
of
in
you.
front of them.
All of it. You will pass over peacefully, and you will never become a tornado. We take authority over you now.
We command the spinning to stop. Peace be still. You get back up right now. You're done. In Jesus' name.
Now, I want to know what's in the cup.
You get up right now.
Is that alcohol? Because
All the way.
It sounded more and
All
more
the way
like
back
they've
into the sky right now.
had some alcohol.
Jesus' name.
Some blood of
And I
Christ,
break
you know
the
what I mean?
assignment of any more
Blood of Christ.
spinning.
No,
Blood of
Speaking in
Christ.
tongues?
And the winds to be still.
Blood of
right
Christ.
I don't know about this.
Blood of Christ, we rebuke you. By the authority of Christ over this territory, you are not allowed to touch anything. You will go all the way.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. Me being a Christian, this is a slightly too far for me.
Slightly.
Yeah,
Slightly.
like I don't think that
Slightly.
that anyone has the power to call upon God to change the weather.
Nobody does.
Like I think if God wants it
No,
to happen,
that right there-
it's going to happen.
Well, I mean, God doesn't really have any control.
Can we
over it.
classify that as a what's the word I'm looking for?
Wait, what'd you say, Will?
I don't think God has any control over it's going to happen or it's not going to happen.
Oh, wait, you don't think that God controls the weather?
Fuck no.
No.
He's got more problems.
You
God,
think so?
No, God doesn't control anything like that.
What does he control?
This is a whole
We're gonna get into this?
whole thing. We're
We're gonna get into this?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we can if you want to or something.
I'm not educated enough.
Yeah, nothing after the New Testament. He doesn't have any hands on
Oh yeah.
except working through people. He doesn't.
I want to call that state of mentalness an illness.
Well, it's the
That
whole
state of
It
mentality is an
does sound like
illness.
mental illness, doesn't it?
That
Even
sounds
as a,
like
as a
mental
Catholic,
illness.
it sounds like mental illness.
Well, it's a talking in tongues thing for me because I actually went to a church one time in West Virginia. I'm not going to name it, but I was
You
dating a
should.
girl out there, and I would drive 3 hours, and it was fun because she had a lot of land, and she would take me to church. And one thing about West Virginia, if you go into even the suburbs and shit, everyone has a gun, open carry, and also their churches are very extreme. So I went to the church and they wanted all my information. They wanted my phone number, my email, they wanted everything. And I was like, okay, churches where I come from don't do this to you. And so they gave me a questionnaire. They wanted me to fill everything out. I was like, I'm not fucking filling. You're not getting my information.
I would have ripped it in front of them. Be honest with you.
I wasn't gonna be rude, but it was still weird. And then the whole sermon was normal. It was a normal, And at the very end, the pastor was like, "Assalamu alaikum, titties in your face," and fucking, and he was like, "Everyone, come up now with me." And literally, not one person, except for me,
Didn't stand up.
didn't stand up. They all walked up. Every single person except for me, and I'm just sitting there awkwardly. The only person sitting down.
I'm surprised nobody turned around and was just like, he didn't come up.
Stone him.
You're gonna burn in fire and fucking brimstone. But no, everyone was like screaming, like making these fucking like noises. Like they all had their own noise, their own thing, and it was just this like cacophony of just people screaming. And I was overwhelmed. Like it was like culture shock.
I would have ran.
It was like culture shock
Ran out.
in our own country, and I was like,
Even for me, that's weird.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like
it was like out of a movie.
It's cool
dude.
that you want to be a devout Catholic, Christian, whatever the fuck. That's cool.
We don't do that.
We don't. People in the real world don't do that.
Oh, I was in the real
Catholics
world.
don't even do that. That's weird.
Yeah, it
And
was.
Catholics are the extreme. That's what I'm saying.
And the thing
Like,
is, too, they gave me candy, and I was like, I'm not eating.
I'm
this.
not eating. That.
I'm not eating this Snickers bar.
Eat this cupcake. I'm not gonna eat the cupcake.
Yeah.
Do you know what a hero is? A hero is somebody who sacrifices himself for the good of others. All you have to do is eat the cupcake.
And we're all going to see Xenu.
We're all gonna see Xenu very soon.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so fucked up.
Do you think that was a cult?
I believe
Totally
it.
a cult.
I'm 80% inclined to believe it was a cult. But 20% of me is like, maybe that they just go there and do that and they leave. I don't know. But it seemed very, very cultish to me. And I remember her mother.
Oh, you met her mama?
Yeah, and her mom, like everyone dressed not like Amish style, but it was like jean skirts. It was very plain, and I was like, okay, like they're like, but like you look at like someone that's Muslim and they have a hijab on, and you don't think anything of it. But it's kind of weird when it's closer to home, you know. It's very strange, but
I'll tell you what I never got over was like when people like feel the spirit of Jesus like
I
hit
think
through them
you-
and they like.
I think you can
I'm like-
feel it.
I'm like, dude, you are doing that to yourself.
I think
You're making that happen.
Yeah, a lot of those people, like the you're talking about the TV pastors that did that.
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah.
yeah. That's fake.
All
they-
fake.
Yeah, most of that.
No,
fake.
you're doing it to yourself. You're making yourself believe it, and it's not real. None
Can
of
we
it.
look up a video of like pastors like
Oh,
exercising
100%.
people?
I actually was just
Uh,
about to ask if we could do that because that sounds like fun.
putting the spirit
I
in
am
them.
saving
Yeah.
your sins, and they like slap their head, and they're just like,
You know who? Okay. Actually, I'm okay. I'm sorry. Can we look up something else? Can we? Well, we can look up this too. But there's a pastor. I forget his name, but he is the creepiest motherfucker I've ever seen.
Is he
in
that
my
one
life.
that did that COVID-19?
Yeah.
Like, COVID-19.
I'll
Wait.
blow with the wind of God.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I forget his name. Just type in COVID-19 pastor.
Song remix.
Yeah, that was funny.
This is way more interesting. So.
COVID-19. COVID-19.
It's actually pretty hard.
It's actually, yeah, there it is. There it is.
It might not be this one. It might be a different one.
No, I'm
think
like
I-
pretty sure this is the one.
There's a couple of them that are like different remixes. of
There's a
them.
few of them. I mean, it blew up like overnight because that was at the point where everyone was indoors.
This isn't it. This isn't it. Type in the same thing you typed in, but do it on the YouTube search.
Blow the Wind remix.
Yeah, just type in that. It doesn't matter either way.
COVID-19. COVID-19.
Yeah, let's see what this pops up with.
You know what's crazy is that guy got an like this girl was trying to interview him while he was walking whatever, and was just like
Yeah, it's the first one.
that first one, and she asked him about his private jet.
Then sang
Yeah.
Moses
Yeah, and he didn't know what to
and
say.
the children of Israel this song unto the Lord. COVID-19. 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 I blow the wind of God
Like that fucking smile.
from the state of Washington.
Fucking looks
to the
demonic.
state of
He
Maine,
does.
He does look
Brownsville,
demonic.
Texas, and the tip of Florida. Today, we speak to this atmosphere. supernatural heat ray straight out of hell. Burn! COVID-19!
COVID-19. The wind of God.
Dude, people had way too much time on their hands during the pandemic.
You don't do it. You
don't know it. You don't know it. You don't know it.
You don't do it. You don't do it. You don't do it. You get out of here.
Kind of hard.
Burn this thing. COVID-19.
COVID-19. That's so fucked up. That's that's the power of people just seeing through and just making light of shit that's scary.
That should be our thumbnail. Is that right there?
That guy right there. I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, you should definitely make that happen.
Well, I think that's going to do us over here. The Eagle Boys, nice and soft,
Not erect.
not erect.
Nice and
Sub-show.
soft. Not erect.
Wieners. Wiener,
Wiener, wiener.
Because we can't do the fade out thing. Wiener, wiener, wiener. You know?
That's, yeah. Wieners.
Wieners. That's how we're ending the show. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Again, this is a Patreon exclusive, but will be coming to YouTube in a few weeks' time. Please subscribe to our Patreon. We have 2 tiers of subscription for that, and you're going to be getting all exclusive content, such as early access to regular episodes, premium access to these nice and soft episodes, and some skits coming soon. We got some stuff written up that sound like it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
You know? So it's going to be a good time. Thank you, everybody, again, so much for watching, and we will see you on the next episode.
See ya.
Keep those wieners soft.